G'day, welcome to Mark and Sam After Work. Today I'm doing a bit of a different video and it's actually about a very common thing in this world, and that's the handshake. That thing there. A little bit of the story that goes with this, probably over the last 20 years I've noticed it start to, I suppose, wane a little bit. We had COVID where you weren't allowed to shake hands or touch people, that sort of stuff. But I think also just the general understanding of a handshake, it's less and less taught. It's actually a very important thing. It's something that is supposed to be a little bit of a clue as to who you are. It's supposed to be something that is a warm greeting that can actually be an emotional thing, but it is something that means something. And doing a handshake or having a handshake that is a good handshake is a good attribute for everyone to have, not just men, not just adults, everybody, women, children, grandfathers, all the rest of it. A firm handshake is a positive thing. And truthfully, you can only learn a handshake if you're taught how to shake someone's hand. So here's some of the ingredients of how to shake a hand. To start off with, that's ours. That's our handshake. What you might be able to see, but that's a proper grip. To start off with, that grip starts with these two bits, the webs of our thumbs touching each other. Then we're reaching around and grabbing the whole hand. Then we're squeezing. We squeeze to a certain amount. I squeeze to a moderate amount, but then I'll follow the squeeze. In some places, there's someone who's going to lead with that strength. Other places are going to follow. But you want to make sure there's a firm grip there. If they're not gripping you firmly, then you grip them firmly. You encourage them to grip you back. This is not squeezing or squashing knuckles or doing horrible things. This is not an ego thing. You're not trying to be Superman here. You're just sharing. This is pressing the flesh. This is a firm grip to show that's who you are. The other side of things is the shake. I'm actually doing it. That is the shake. It's not this thing here, shaking someone's arm up and down, trying to tear it out of the socket. I think some people do that out of being more positive and trying to be more affirmative in what they're doing, but it's a bit of a peculiar thing to do. Certainly the grips where people grab your hand like this, or they lay there with a dead fish sort of hand grip, don't do that. I suggest in that situation, if someone does this funny handshake, I'll try and grab their hand properly and even say, let's do that properly, and grip their hand and encourage them to grip it back. It does help. Listen, some people are dead fish and they can't help that. The other thing, I'll just letting go there is don't stay hanging onto someone's hand for a long time. It gets weird. So the real thing that I'm trying to say, it is important how to do this. It does matter. It is a sign of your character. But of course, unless you know how to do that, how would you know that is? It is relevant. And if you shake someone's hand properly, it's always a very positive thing. It's always a very nice experience when a young man, a child, goes to shake your hand. A lot don't even know that, but when they're taught to, they go and shake your hand and they try and do a good job. It definitely encourages you as to who that person is, what that character of that person is. Of course, if they don't know, how would they know different? So I certainly do my job of sharing, or we do our job of sharing where we can. That's what we're doing here. And I'd encourage you to do the same sort of thing. So how's that go? We'll finish off with a nice handshake. It's a simple grab, gripping people's hands properly. Sam's gripping my hand back properly and with a proper shake. No ego with my hand on top, trying to say I'm more important, or squeezing knuckles to tell her off or to be horrible, that sort of stuff. There is the old logic of you grab their hand properly, because if they do the wrong thing, they can't get away and you can hit them with the other hand. That isn't what I'm encouraging, but this is a proper emotional connection. How you going? And then let go. So listen, that's just a little one. There's other things I'm seeing in this world. We all know where our world's going in lots of different places. Let's pull on the reins and bring it back in a little bit. The handshake's a really good place to start. Yeah, that's what we got to share today. Thank you very much for checking in. We'll catch you next time.
See you guys.